Hey guys, Jack here. I don't have my mic on today. I think the levels are auto, so hopefully this audio will go pretty well. I have a new car. I do lots of mechanic work in this thing, and haven't made too many videos since last time because I've just been too busy. This is a 2004 GMC Sierra 2500 HD, and I decided to go with a Duramax, not because I like Duramax, it was actually because I could afford it. Now, it's pretty cool. It's extended cab with work body. It's a Royal work body. It's really nice. All the tires are good. Tires are probably 1,000 miles on them, something like that. Something I'm really disappointed about, which I wanted to point out now out of all the video, GM's design on these plastic lug nuts. I bought this car, all the lug nuts were on it. I've only driven 300 miles and about 50% of the lug nuts have fallen off, and every time I hear this little like clash against the inside of the fender wall here or on the front up there, I know another lug nut has fallen off. So great design, GM, but now that it's not 2004 and a half anymore, yeah, they probably improved that. It's just annoying in this model year. But I mean, this is a really cool bed. Got it with a security top, and it's really clean for the mileage on it. There was this, the fender's missing, the fender wall's missing here. The underside is super clean. There's no rust. This is a California car that drove out to Las Vegas every day. Let's see if we can get this. Cover up that. Yeah. And then we got the Royal stuff. But here and here is really nice and clean. Up in here, got the standard, pretty much everything. Cloth seats. These cloth seats are really clean. When I bought the car, it was a daily driver to Las Vegas every single day for since 2004. So it was really, really dusty. They did Olympic pools. And this was the only car that didn't get a cover on the seats. They didn't get the cover on the seats, I don't know why. But the only blemish in the seats is this hole right here. Really great condition. The mileage, 388,000 miles. That's a really good interior for 388,000 miles. Obviously, this is the pretty much base model. Am I ever really going to have a car that has anything other than hand cranks? I wished. But probably not. It's got manual doors, manual locks. Does have the auto air conditioning though. That's pretty nice. I'm going to be switching out the stereo. Stereo's not so great factory. I'm going to be putting in another stereo that looks factory, but it's actually got an aux port like right here. I'm also going to be switching out the speakers. The factory speakers, which are 400,000 miles of booming, they pretty much lost whatever kind of clarity they used to have. They don't sound bad perchance, but when you turn the volume up, you can really hear that they have something going on. Next, the engine. What is it, an LLY, or LB7 or an LLY? Let's find out. Here we are, the beastie. Now before, I've never had a Duramax, and I don't work on them normally. I normally work on Cummins and Power Strokes. So I didn't know what this looked like, whether or not this was an LB7 or an LLY when I bought it. Luckily for me, the VIN number knows, so I checked that, and it happens to have, as the 8th digit, the number 2, so this is the LLY. It is pretty nice. What I'm probably going to be doing is the modifications on it. I am in California, as you may as well know. So I'm going to be having to do California only mods. Now if I could, I'd do so many more mods. But unlucky for me, I can't. We've got in here, I'm probably going to be doing the turbocharger inlet mod to the LBZ model. But this is all stock right now as it stands. I may do the high flow ram air intake. I'm not exactly sure. I'm probably going to do an exhaust upgrade, but I'm going to try to keep it looking as stock as possible. Now here's the reason for that. In California, if you have to go to a Star Smog shop, they look to make sure that it looks really stock. If you have aftermarket parts on there, they then look up the aftermarket parts that you have and make sure that they're California legal. If they're not California legal, your car has to go to California State Inspection, and there it gets really nasty because they have a genuine Chevy guy come out there and start taking a look at your car. Now, with this kind of stuff, if it isn't stock, it's gonna fail. So I gotta be careful about that. But yeah, it's really clean, really clean. There's just a tour around. I'm probably going to put the Economind on here from Banks if I can afford it at one point. But there's no leaks, no nothing. Everything looks really good. Really soon I'm going to be doing a brake job on this because the front brakes squeak like crazy and I know they're needing it. So I bought some and we'll be doing the brake job here pretty soon. But yeah. So, excuse me there. We'll be doing a lot of different kind of stuff now that I now have a second truck. I don't remember if I ever did a video on my yellow truck that I owned for a while. That one was also a mobile mechanics truck. But yeah, this is what I have so far. If you have any questions, put in the comments below. If you like this video, think about maybe liking and hopefully subscribing, because that always helps. And if you want me to do a different video on any kind of things in here, like maybe heater core replacements or stuff like that, I will show you. I will also be doing eventually a video on how to do the oil changes on this car, because the oil changes are different. You don't just change the oil and filter whenever you change the oil. You also have to change the transmission filter, for those of you who didn't know. Yeah, but if you like this, like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Oh, one more thing. I will be uploading a ton of videos in the next week here because I have some time off. I've created a bunch. I think I have like 40 videos waiting to be cut and pasted and all that kind of stuff. But I just haven't had time to do it because I've been so busy with all these jobs. So hopefully within the next week you guys will see at least 5 videos coming out. But can't give you any guarantee, but hopefully they'll be out.